He's going to go to Dallas Mavericks. He's not going to play. He's going to play. He'll be a bum in the locker room. Kyrie Irving is a joke.
Just King Messiah, hit that subscribe button. Today, we have to talk about Oshay Duke Jackson, the video that he made about Kyrie Irving, and I want to get y'all opinion, and I want to just reach out to just make this video to talk to Oshay Duke Jackson, because it appears that he is a big time hater of the brother Kyrie Irving. And for the record, I have respect for Oshay Duke Jackson as a pioneer in the content creating space and just somebody who he executes things at a high level. But this hurts my heart to have to report that Oshay Duke Jackson has some type of gripe with Kyrie Irving, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you all could tell me. Let's get into the video. This is a reaction video on Oshay Duke Jackson commentary on Kyrie Irving being traded. Let's get into it.
I believe that he is a fraud. There's no doubt about it. Kyrie Irving is a joke. Kanye West is a joke. A lot of these guys out here are jokes. Complete jokes. All right? Complete jokes. There's no doubt about it that they're jokes. You guys want to act like they're not jokes, but they are.
Okay, brother Oshay Duke Jackson, I would love for you to explain why Kyrie Irving is a joke. I haven't seen Oshay Duke Jackson's previous interviews about Kyrie or previous commentary on Kyrie, but I hope he explains why Kyrie Irving is a joke. This is live. We're reacting to this live. I have not seen this video. Let's get back into the video.
Are jokes. It's the truth. All right. Now, I want to talk about this because, again, I talk to you black men all the time. Kyrie Irving is going to go to Dallas Mavericks. He's not going to play. He'll play as much as he hasn't played. He'll be a bum in the locker room. He'll be crying and all this stuff.
What is a bum in the locker room? Can somebody please explain to me? He'll be a bum in the locker room. He'll be crying. What? Why is it called for the disrespect? Kyrie has always been a respectful person on and off the court. Why you have to disrespect the man, calling him a bum in the locker room? Please explain that to me, family. Let's get back to the video.
But look what happened. He was playing for the Brooklyn Nets. Gets traded to the Mavericks. Who's owned by who? Mark Cuban. Okay? Now, Mark Cuban is a very interesting owner in NBA. He's a great owner, okay? But one thing is interesting about him is that he is a Jewish person. That's Mark Cuban. In other words, talking bad about the Jewish community or insulting them in any way, it doesn't work with Mark Cuban. It doesn't work at all.
Okay, pause. First of all, I expect Oshay Duke Jackson. You're very intelligent, and I have a great deal of respect for Oshay Duke Jackson. But I don't know why he's taking this bias, this false narrative that Kyrie Irving disrespected the Jews. Brother Oshay Duke Jackson, you are very astute when it comes to media and when it comes to the spin that media does when they're portraying a person out of character. Why are you making a video that's giving a false narrative that Kyrie Irving has any problem with white Jews, black Jews? Like, this is a complete false commentary that someone who is as intelligent as Oshay Duke Jackson, someone who is, this hurts because Oshay Duke Jackson, this is a complete falsehood that you're spewing. Let's get back to the video.
But now look who Kyrie Irving is playing for. Now you had those brothers out there from the black Israelite community, and some of you guys are sitting around talking about how you gonna stand with Kyrie, you're standing in Kanye. Now, how do you feel now? I told you guys the guys were frauds.
Please stop mixing Kyrie and Kanye as the same. They're two different men. Kyrie put a post out with no commentary, a tweet. Kanye has gone on a anti-Jewish or rhetoric of just spewing all. Stop trying to convolute the two. Brother Oshay Duke Jackson, stop. It's not needed. Okay, you don't have to mix. Kyrie and Kanye are two different men. It's like me saying Oshay Duke Jackson, and every time I mention Oshay Duke Jackson, I mention Tommy Sotomayor, or I mention. It just doesn't correlate. It doesn't make sense. Oshay Duke Jackson, please, can you make a video retracting or apologizing? Because apologize to Kyrie, because this is a completely disrespectful from one black man to another, and it's unneeded and it's unnecessary.
that Kyrie Irving just doesn't want to play basketball. He's looking for somebody to babysit him, and he'll play 40 games, 30 games. They won't win anything over on Dallas because the guy doesn't want to play. You didn't want to.
Kyrie doesn't want to play, or the people that are in power have intentionally restricted him from playing because he chose to be a free thinker. He chose to be a free man and make his decisions of not putting the jab inside of his body. So, like, Oshay Duke Jackson, what are you saying? Are you saying because a man chooses to file exempt because of religious purposes, because of spiritual purposes, because of health purposes, and they don't want to put a foreign substance in their body, and the manager of the company says, because you don't you have to sit out? Or a man chooses to express freedom of expression and put out a tweet or a post, and then they say you can't play because of this post. That's not that he does not want to play. That is the powers that be that are intentionally stifling his growth or intentionally stopping him from playing. Why aren't you talking about this?
Listen to me when I said that, did you? But now what I wanted to tell you is, who are they playing for? They're playing for somebody who respects their community and they want to own something. And this is the problem that black people have. See, we don't want to work together to own anything. And as hard as it is dealing in the black world, and dealing with some of the black people, dealing with the black community, one of the things that we don't want to discuss right now is that these other groups, they have problems too, but they're going to own their stuff from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. They are going to come in and own, and they're going to make the rules for you. No matter how much lip you talk, Kanye, no matter how much lip you talk, Kyrie, you going to want to learn about your history and all this other stuff. And again, I didn't like what happened to him regarding the Amazon thing, but look who he got traded to. You're working for a Jewish owner, because that's called power. It's called ownership. Yet every time the black man is complaining when somebody is trying to shut down Kyrie or Kanye, but then when we say, well, brother, what about you owning some of your community? Oh, I ain't going over there with those. I ain't working with them people over there. I ain't working with them Pookies and Ray Rays. Okay, but then you complain about the folks who set the rules for you. But now at the same time, you're not gonna disrespect people who can write your paycheck. That's one thing for sure.
Pause. Kyrie never disrespected the Jews, brother Oshay Duke Jackson. I challenge you. When did Kyrie disrespect the Jews or the Jewish faith? He simply gave his opinion, or he simply put out a tweet. Brother Oshay Duke Jackson, you know better than this, man. That's why it hurts me. And that's why I had to make this video, because I have great deal of respect for brother Oshay Duke Jackson, but this is out of line and out of pocket, and your perspective is warped. I don't know. Are you still in New Zealand, brother? Are you in America? Where are you? Let's get back to the video, brother.
And that's what Kyrie Irving know. He know he better not never say nothing about the Jewish community ever again. And that's because the Jews gonna come in and own. Flat out. They want to run everything in their community. They want to run everything in their economy, and they want to compete. The black man, though, he don't want to do that. Usually. Not saying that he don't usually. What the black man want is the right to have an opinion, and somebody listen to him. Not saying that he don't, but...
So if you're not saying that he don't, which is not saying that Kyrie don't want to do that, why are you making a video poisoning the water, convoluting Kyrie's name with something that you're not even clear if he does or don't? This video seems like a propaganda hit, and I think it is unnecessary. Let's get back to the video.
His opinion. Well, he ain't got nothing backing that opinion up, and expect that somebody gonna respect what he's talking about. The women are the people in this community, and sit back and get in comment sections and cry all day. And why Kyrie ain't? Because Kyrie Irving can't get no money from you. When they said, look, Kyrie, you better apologize or else. You ain't gonna stop watching no games. That's for sure. You gonna keep watching games. And these people know they can't get nothing with you. So they gonna go who can sign their paycheck. Because one thing for sure, you ain't gonna sign it. Isn't that so? You ain't gonna sign it. They not gonna get nothing dealing with most of you brothers out there that's running your goddamn mouth. That's the facts. Kyrie going words of check. He'll get out of line every now and again to make y'all feel like he's somebody and he really gonna be caring. Hey, look, he know he can't get nowhere with you, and it's sad that he can't. A lot of the black men out here that want to take a stand, all y'all gonna give him is moral support because you ain't got no money to give nobody.
So let's talk about the black shoe designer and manufacturer that Kyrie was in talks with signing with, a black company, contradicting everything you're saying, brother Oshay. I'm challenging the points you're making. What about the black shoe designer? What's the name of his? That Kyrie is in talks of going with. So at the end of the day, let's be real. That's not correct. Let's go back to it.
We know that, brother. We know can't nobody get nothing dealing with you. We know that. And this is why the black man is so easily dominated. Because the black man ain't gonna offer no value to each other. So then that's why he's always subdued by every other man. That's why. Wanna know why? That is why. The black man can't ever get nowhere. That's why.
Kyrie got with Psy Collective. Let's talk about it. Kyrie got with Saya Collective, which is a black shoe manufacturer. So progress is being made. Okay, so we just want to go ahead and wrap it up and say, what is your thoughts on this whole Kyrie Irving? And, do you think Oshay Duke Jackson is being biased? Do you think he's out of pocket? I think that it's unfortunate that a man can't have independent expression of just the freedom to be a free thinker without it being looked at as you're being difficult to work with, because that's what's happening. Kyrie Irving has some type of he has morals, he has principles, and he's going to stand on it. If I don't want to put something in my body, the jab, and you telling me that I'm going to get fired, peace, because then am I an employee or am I a slave? Just because you're powerful and you're from this, this group of people that's really powerful, that means I don't have any autonomy over the things that I do and say. As long as I'm not hurting or harming anyone, it should be no foul, no harm. And Kyrie did not hurt, harm, or disrespect anybody. But the NBA punished him. The NBA punished Kyrie because he's a free thinker. And what do they want? They want robots. We all know that. Who do you know in the NBA that is actually outspoken and really, really being a free thinker? You don't have them really. So I want to salute Kyrie Irving. I want to let Oshay Duke Jackson know you out of bounds for this one, man, because your entire commentary, yeah, you made some good points, but why do you have to just put Kyrie in this category as being a bum and he doesn't want to, he don't want to play? And you really sound like, what's the dude with the hairline that's going back? But Stephen A. Smith. I just want to say, Oshay Duke Jackson, you out of pocket on this one, and I hope that you all let me know in the comments who's right, who's wrong, or is it indifferent? Do you don't even, just let me know. This is King Messiah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're building this platform one video at a time, one subscriber at a time. Over and out. Peace.